Hello, I'm Lieutenant Governor Mike Foley, and I'm pleased to have this opportunity to put in a little plug for the diocesan annual trip to the March for Life in Washington, D.C. The National March for Life is a prayerful, peaceful opportunity to publicly give witness to the cause of the unborn child. 40 years ago this year, a man named Karol Wojtyla was elected as the new Pope of the Catholic Church. We know him as Pope John Paul II, or more recently as Saint Pope John Paul II. Shortly after his election in 1978, John Paul made his very first pastoral visit to the United States. He traveled through some of the great cities of our country and then concluded his visit by going to Washington, D.C. and celebrating Mass out on the Washington, D.C. Mall before a crowd of several 100,000 people. I was in that crowd that day, and in the cool chill of that October afternoon, Pope John Paul stated these words in his homily at Mass. He said, "When the dignity of human life comes under attack, we will stand up and declare that no one ever has the authority to destroy unborn human life." His powerful words were a direct challenge to each and every one of us to give public witness and to stand up for the cause of life. And what a great cause it is. This year we have yet another opportunity to publicly stand up for life at the National March for Life in Washington, D.C. The march has always been a very special event for me because many years ago when I was living in Washington, D.C., I actually served as the volunteer treasurer of that organization. And I met my wife, Susan, at the March for Life in January of 1985. This year, Susan and I will again return to the March for Life in Washington, and I hope you'll, as many of you as possible, will join us at that wonderful event. We will gather at 12 noon on the Washington Mall on January 18th, right at the very spot where Pope John Paul II challenged all of us to publicly stand up for life. From personal experience, I can assure you that you will find this event to be very prayerful and very meaningful and very edifying in so many ways. So please do join us at the March for Life. The cause of protecting the lives of unborn children who cannot defend themselves falls to us during these difficult times. If you and I will not stand up for life as we've been challenged to do so by Saint Pope John Paul II, then who will do so? Please join Susan and me and so many thousands more at the National March for Life in Washington, D.C. Thank you so much.